Hey, yo, here we go.
What's the deal?
News, sports, and hip-hop.
It's larger than life.
And this is what's trending right now.
Trending topics.
All right, y'all, Rickey the Morning Show. Hey, 15 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, this segment's brought to you by America's Best. Fall has arrived, so come into America's Best to check out the frames that will complement your fall fashion outfits. America's Best is celebrating. That's right, America's Best is celebrating 40 years of providing affordable eye care with over 100 brand names frames like the Rickey, Smiley, Project Runway, and Sofia Vergara, featuring extended fit and petite frames. Now it's the time to visit my friends at America's Best, so you can get 2 complete pairs of single vision glasses for $69.95 plus a free eye exam. So don't overpay for your eyeglasses, because America's Best accepts most vision insurance. Schedule your appointment today. That's right, today, before the annual vision benefits expire. So celebrate fall with the new eyewear for your whole family. So go online and schedule your appointment today at americasbest.com or call 1-800-2PAIR. That's 1-800-TWOPAIR to be connected to the store nearest you. America's Best. In certain states, eye exams provided by independent doctors of optometry or ophthalmology, and tell them that Rickey Smiley sent you. All right, y'all, I got your front page right here. Want to hear it? Here it go. We got a lot going on, man. I can't wait till we talk about this Kanye thing this morning. But Kanye West says that he'd love to see President Trump and Colin Kaepernick sit side by side at the Super Bowl wearing Make America Great Again hats. In a wild press conference in the Oval Office with the president, West praised Trump and touched on a myriad of topics, including the 13th Amendment, sleep disorder, illegal guns, jobs, and more.
You know, they tried to scare me to not wear this hat, my own friends. But this hat, it gives me power in a way.
Oh, wow. In other news, it appears that Special Counsel Robert Mueller will get answers to his questions to President Trump about the Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Mueller submitted written questions and is waiting on the response from the White House lawyers. Also, First Lady Melania Trump was on Good Morning America and stated that she is the most bullied person in the world. She said some of the comments she received inspired her program that in part tries to curtail online bullying. Also, one of the most intense hurricanes to ever hit the United States shores is back over the ocean. The storm is still expected to bring some rainfall across Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, and southern New Jersey. Insurance companies could pay out $8 billion in hurricane damages. For those stories and more, log on to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. What you got?
What up there, Rick Dog, man? Last night, blowout, Thursday Night Football, the Eagles beat the Giants. It's time for Eli Manning, quarterback of the Giants, in my opinion, to go ahead and either retire or move on to another team and try to get a new scene, man. Odell Beckham Jr., he was frustrated, banging his head into the cooling fan, walking off the field a few seconds before halftime, and here's what he had to say about it.
I was cramping, so I was trying to go get an IV because, the halftime break is really like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I was just trying to get myself going, so I was just trying to get myself fired up.
Colin Kaepernick receives a prestigious honor by the Harvard University, man, for his contributions to black history and culture, the W.E.B. Du Bois Medal, man. So big up to Colin right there. Both Conor McGregor and Khabib will be suspended temporarily following their UFC 229 fight last weekend, which Khabib jumped out to the cage and went after one of Conor McGregor's teammates, and Conor actually threw a punch on Khabib's one of his teammates as well, so they'll be suspended temporarily for now. And quick announcement, Rick Dog, Stomp Wars 2019 is officially open for team registrations. It's the largest youth stepping competition in the country. $10,000, man. It's going down in March, but official team national registration is open at stompwars.com for all the step teams out there, so let's get it. There it is. What up there, Gary?
All right, Roxy, now everybody remember, it was just like maybe a couple of days ago when Terrence J and his beautiful girlfriend, Miss Jasmine Sanders, were allegedly in a car accident. Now, people were saying that Jasmine was in the car with Terrence when he ran off the road, and it just completely tore up the car. Well, now, Terrence's girlfriend, Jasmine, she is speaking out, y'all. She made the announcement yesterday that she's taking a break, y'all, from social media. She put, I don't know where to begin. She said, despite what you guys may have heard, she said, I was not involved in a car accident yesterday. I genuinely enjoy sharing my my life with you all via social media. However, it is very difficult to see such false portrayal about myself in the media. I really appreciate everyone who has reached out for your concern and support. She said, I'm going to take a few days off of social media while I continue to work and stay focused. I love you guys, unquote. You know, and that's sad now, but was the girl in the car or wasn't she in the car? Didn't they say, like, people saw her running from the car with him?
Right. It's a little confusing.
It's very confusing. She's such a beautiful person and a model, and I know she don't want to ruin her career. And Terrence J is not a bad guy. I mean, Rickey, that's your frat brother, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so he's not really such a bad guy, but I mean, what's the deal if you was in the car? You know, you was in the car, but I guess if you weren't, I guess you weren't, but she said she's going to take some time.
Sometimes when you're young, you're having a good time, you make little mistakes and bad decisions. It's all good.
Yeah. So, I mean, so what is this thing about taking off of social media? Is that, I mean, that's the new thing, like if something goes wrong?
Because don't nobody want to read those comments and people judging you and going in on you and stuff.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to.
Nobody want to read all of that.
That's very interesting.
That'll ruin your day when you got the whole world against you and having their comments, and then you start getting into a back and forth and all that kind of stuff. No, nobody wants that.
Well, let's keep Jasmine lifted up in our prayers, honey. Head crack.
Coming up in the hip-hop spot, clearly I got to scrape across the Kanye West stuff from a hip-hop standpoint. Plus, it's Friday, so new things coming out. So whether you want to stay in the crib and listen to music or go out to the movie theaters, I got something for you. Coming up next in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 21 minutes after the top of the hour. Rick's Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Head Crack's hip-hop spot.
25 before the top of the hour. What up, Crack?
What up, Rick? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop, and the hip-hop spots being brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. We at the end of the week, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. We have done it. Up to $2,500 could be in your account as soon as tomorrow when you hit up WeFixMoney.com. So make it happen, okay? WeFixMoney.com. Where do we begin? Kanye West, his visit to the White House. Now, I heard about it all morning as I was
You ain't seen it?
No, I saw it. But, as it was happening, we were taping Dish yesterday. So, as I'm driving home, my homie hit me up, yo, you see the Kanye West press conference? And I'm like, nah, I didn't yet. I was taping Dish. So, when I finally got home, late last night, I finally sat down and watched it. And it first started by me watching it in sound bites. Because that's how the internet likes to feed you things. Little spoon-fed little morsels that you can eat. Right. And then try to build a whole opinion based off of that. Right. So the first clip I saw is Kanye West running up on Trump, trying to hug him, talking about, oh, I love this guy. And, and street me is like, bruh, wipe your mouth, man. Come on.
Yeah.
But then I took some time last night and I sat down and watched the whole thing.
I did.
And tried to listen to it and watch it, from an unbiased, point of view. And what you got in there were flashes of genius, also mixed in with flashes of
need help.
People like to throw around the word cooning a little too liberally. But what I saw there was, how when you listen to a CD and the CD is skipping, and you got a complete thought going, then the CD skips, all of a sudden you're someplace else. There was a lot of things that made sense. When you look at it from the standpoint where, okay, Kanye West, beyond the music, because that's what we know him for, right? He's an industrialist. He wants to build industries. So, there was a lot of things he was talking about, keeping jobs here in America, bringing factories to Chicago to keep people employed. Important things. How can you be mad at that sort of stuff? But I think the raw nerve that made so many people mad was the fact that he loved somebody or showed love to somebody that we've all collectively agreed that we don't like. And that, in many occasions, has showed he doesn't like us. Talk about Trump.
Right.
So I think from that point on, everybody's hands go up in arms. And when you listen to him tell his story, right, you kind of see what got him there. You ever see one of those superhero movies where the nice kid wants to do something and then something tragic happens in his life, then he becomes this bad guy because a turning point. Like the movie Chronicle.
Yes.
The guy who ended up being the villain in Chronicle, he was bullied and his pops was a jerk. Kanye West lives in a house with his all women, and the man that was also a man got turned into a woman. So anything that's rough, edgy, and polarizing may pull him in that direction.
And granted, I don't agree with all the methods, but it seems like this guy is trying to lead with love to try to bring people together, but everybody wants him to lead with a dagger.
What's disrespectful is the fact that who did you check with before you went and did this? Because you damn sure don't represent the interests of Black America. You damn sure wouldn't represent me. You didn't call me. You didn't call Al Sharpton. You didn't call the president of the NAACP. You didn't call nobody from the Nation of Islam. You didn't call nobody from the Urban League and sat down and had a conversation with anybody before you took your ass up there. People do use Sambo and cooning around, but he was exactly that yesterday.
Yeah,
and not only even if it was Barack Obama, the way he conducted himself in the Oval Office and the language that he used, and he was just embarrassing. It was cringeworthy. I couldn't watch it. I was embarrassed. So it's. I understand what you're saying, but bottom line, if I had to guess anything, something is terribly wrong with him.
Yeah.
And he hadn't been the same since his mother died. I said that after his mother died. I said he ain't the same.
Yeah.
You know, he's not going getting the proper help that he needs, and he was used by Donald Trump yesterday.
Yes,
he
was.
As a distraction to get off of everything that's going on with the Kavanaugh seating, with the hurricanes and stuff going on. They doing all that stuff, and people don't even have sewage down in Florida and all of that kind of stuff. And Donald Trump did his job. He used Kanye. And if he get over 10% of the black vote, 10% of kids that's old enough to vote that follow Kanye West decide that they want to Make America Great Again, had that just enough to give Donald Trump re-election or not be able to flip the House or the Senate. So he's a president who likes his ego stroked every day, and Kanye West was I'm appalled. I'm shocked. I'm really, really, really embarrassed. Now, the same white people that called you a nigga when you went out and against said that what you said about Taylor Swift or whatever, now they applauding you.
It's an evil cycle.
It's called a useful idiot.
Yeah, well, we out of time. I gotta roll, but I'm sure this ain't the last we're gonna talk about this. Nobody's wrong. You're right.
And T.I. said what everybody was thinking on Instagram.
Yeah, he went in.
He did go
all the way in.
I'm going to read that next up in the front page.
All right. I got your wake-up call. Get at me, 866. What's the number, Brett?
It's 8669 Ricky. That's 8669 RICKEY.
When do they need to call, Brett?
Morning show. I said it's 8669 RICKEY. Now stop playing with me. I said 1-866.
Right now.
Right now.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 9 minutes for the top of the hour. What up, Brett?
What up, what up, what up?
Before you start, Brad, this all being brought to you by the National Urban League. Learn how the National Urban League can help you keep your state accountable to create an education system that works for your child. To get involved today, go to naturbanleague.org to learn how you can take action today.
Yo, Rick, he killed the music.
Say what?
He killed the music because he knew he was going to be stuck. He said it like, ooh.
Brand new that better
It faded out.
Okay, I was like, oh, Craig killed it.
That song like 45 seconds long.
Anyway, y'all, let me tell you about this new dating term. It is called sneeting, SNEATING. And that's when a woman goes on a date with a man just to get free meals.
Oh, really?
It's called sneeting, SNEATING, and preferably at nice restaurants because, hey, if you're going to do something unethical, you might as well go all the way with it, right?
You're going to be sneepy bees. Snapple bees. Rallies. Yeah. So women be hungry like that?
I guess.
I mean,
so,
like
them good meals.
Especially them college chicks.
Yeah, they don't. You know, they used to Mickey D's and Wendy's.
Oh.
They want to go to Real Lobster.
You can go where, Brett?
Real Lobster. They want some of them biscuits. They want to go to good restaurants. They want to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
So is that like a site or something? A site for sneaking? So what? How does the man benefit from it?
He doesn't. I mean, well, if
if he's smart, if he got that good game,
He benefits because if you've been with a beautiful woman and stuff, that brings up your game. It makes people look at you.
And they give him an opportunity to set off a smash.
That's not being used. I mean,
it is being used.
If you decide, well, first of all, honey, he shouldn't take out if you feel like he's being used. You're going to a nice restaurant to eat with a beautiful woman.
Now, let me tell you what I do hate. I hate when a woman think that it's just a blessing for you to be in my company.
What?
Like it's just a like we ain't nothing. Like we ought to be blessed just to be sitting.
She there.
Just cause you there. Yeah.
Well, who started it? Is that something society started or what?
Some of my ex-girlfriend started. That's why she my ex. Like it's just a pleasure and a blessing to be in her company.
No, she was being sarcastic. She was being sarcastic.
No, she wasn't. She really think that.
She was trying to get on your. She was trying to get on your nerves.
Yeah, she'll tell you how she's supposed to be treated. Like I don't know. Like I ain't no gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
There was probably a bunch of bad relationships she was in that got into that point, the way she had to build herself up.
Yeah. Because men do it every day.
Everybody block them.
I mean, if a guy asks you to go eat and you go with him, you would hope he wouldn't take you to a crappy restaurant, right?
Oh no, definitely gonna take you to a nice restaurant and treat you nice, but don't come like thinking but like your bills, like we supposed to pay your bills and coming with a sense of entitlement.
Well, you are supposed to pay the food bill. That's just being a gentleman.
Absolutely, Brad. I agree with that.
I know you got
I'll even cook for you. We don't even have to go out to eat. I'm a mean-ass cook.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, but if men set the doggone standard, then don't get mad when a woman wants it. Now, you don't have to take her to no quote-unquote good restaurant. Take her to a restaurant. Now, don't complain later when she say, certain things there. A good restaurant is anywhere that serves food.
I'm okay with that. I'm not arguing that, but don't come after with like
But y'all guys want to impress. Y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all don't want to do nothing half-steppy.
It depends on the mood. That's why sometimes you got to date people from small towns that don't have nice things.
And if y'all getting these beautiful, drop-dead, gorgeous girls that y'all like, that's mixed and all this other stuff, and used
exotic
to athletes and exotic,
yes.
then you're going to want to try to impress them because you're going to want to smash.
Well, yeah, you only dated black women. I've only dated black women, for real.
Okay, but wait a minute. You ain't taking her to McDonald's, Ricky, because you Ricky Smiley, and you're not going to do that.
Y'all hear what Crack said?
What?
Only date chicks from small towns that don't have nice things.
like right now, there's a chick who live in a city where there is no McDonald's.
That's why the expectations won't be high.
Exactly.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Wake up, wake up.
Time for the wake up call. Let's go.
Wake up, feel it. School of work to deal with. You tired, that's up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get your butt up out the bed. Brush your teeth and comb your hair. Get your stuff started to get ready. Wake up. Keep hitting that damn alarm. Early in the morning. Wake up.
From Louisville, Kentucky, my name is Rochelle, waking up my son, Josiah Anthony. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
This is Andrea, calling for Columbia, South Carolina. And I'm just calling to wake up Mr. Kanye West because I don't know who we dealing with.
This is Cinnamon. I'm calling from Goose Creek, South Carolina. I'm just saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Nene. I'm calling from Indianapolis, Indiana. I want to wake up my kids, Antoine, and Eliza, and my best friend, Lauren. Time to get that money, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Wake up, feel it. When the school of work you deal with. You tired, that's up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up. Get your butt up out the bed. Brush your teeth and comb your hair. Get your stuff and start to get ready. Wake up.
My name is Aisha Riddick, and I am from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm waking up my daughter, Jordan Riddick. It is time for school, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Oh, hey, it's Miss Franklin. I want to wake up the LPFA dance team of Patriots Liberty Point Elementary School. Wake up.
Good morning. My name is Reggie. I'm calling from Peoria, Illinois on my way to Louisville, and I just want to say good morning and wake up to everybody, especially my lovely fiance, Yvette. Happy birthday. Wake up.
Wake up. If we in your city or your town, it's a whole gang of cities listening, and Miss Juicy gon' call them out. Come on. Wilmington. Wake up. Valdosta. Wake up. Toledo. Wake up. Wake wake up, wake up, wake
All right, man, the wake-up calls are brought to you by WeFixMoney.com, man. It's the end of the week. It don't have to be the end of your dough. WeFixMoney.com can put up to $2,000 in your account. Sometimes in less than 24 hours, and they've even done it better than that. You can get up to $2,500 in less than 24 hours. So hit them up today at WeFixMoney.com. So maybe you can be a part of the Gucci gang. Actually, use your money wisely. Front page up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's trending right now?
Trending topics.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the front page news is being brought to you by Taco Bell. Hey, if you love Taco Bell's Crunch Wrap, you'll double up the $5 triple-double Crunch Wrap box. Double the layers of everything you love. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Hey, Crack.
Yo.
I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
So if you got an iPhone and the thing keep popping up asking you, do you want to be on the internet? I keep hearing cancel. Why does this pop up on the damn cell phone? I hate it.
Yo, so what I would do if I was you, I would turn your Wi-Fi off because that's your thing asking you if you want to connect to whatever Wi-Fi signal's there.
Duh. Got you.
Happens to the best of us, man. Sometimes it pops up on me more than I wanted to.
Damn.
This is going on in the world of hip-hop. All right, man, so by now you've heard about Kanye West's visit to the White House. Well, one person who was, big disappointed would be rapper T.I. And I wish I could do a better T.I. impersonation than I got, so I'll just do it in my regular voice. He said, now I've been extremely patient and made it a point to not jump to any premature conclusions about Ye and his antics, partially due to the lessons learned from the outcome of other similar situations dealing with my brother Wayne, which I mishandled a little bit in hindsight. But now this is next level. Futuristic Sambo, hopping Bob, stepping off Django type stuff, Ye. But what I can gather, this is the most repulsive, disgraceful, embarrassing act of desperation and auctioning off of one's soul to gain power I've ever seen. And he also, went on to talk about how he was invited to the said meeting, but declined naturally. But, bro, it ain't a time I ain't been in there with you and you behave that spinelessly in my presence. I feel that I'd be compelled to slap the hell out of you for the people. I had to paraphrase because he cursed a lot. It's one of the most polarizing things right now on the internet. I would say don't just look at the sound bites. Watch the whole thing, make your own opinion. I'm not going to waste my whole front page on this. I'm going to keep it moving. New movies are dropping today. Yo, this is one joint, man, I'm super duper checking for. It is called Bad Night at Casino Royale. Have y'all seen the commercials for it?
Yes, sir.
Yo, it looked pretty dope, man. It's like one of them, like a murder mystery kind of joint. A lot of people's in it. Who's gonna live, who's gonna die, I don't know.
I like when they do that.
Yes. Also, you got Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween for the kids, them. And then also, The Hate You Give is out in more theaters this week. So if you haven't got a chance to see it already, because it was in selective theaters, so be sure you check that out. And my homie Ryan Gosling, he just dropped a new movie called First Man. And I heard he's going to win a ton of awards. He's playing Neil Armstrong. It's about their 8 mission to act like they flew to the moon. Ella May has dropped her album today. Quavo Huncho has dropped his solo project today.
Okay.
And Usher dropped a surprise album with Zaytoven. Okay. It's called A. I heard it's bumping. Check it out.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it for me. For such stories I'm following, Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, HEADKRACK.
I appreciate it, Craig. Let's take a look at the front page. What up, Brett?
What up, Rick Stern? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We made it to Friday.
Yeah.
I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, y'all, Kanye says that he would love to see President Trump and Colin Kaepernick sit side by side at the Super Bowl wearing Make America Great hats.
Which is different than the Make America Great Again hat. He said he wanted to make a new hat and take the again off and just make America great so they can meet in the middle.
Oh, my goodness, yo. In a wild press conference in the Oval Office with President Trump, Kanye praised Trump and touched on a gang of topics, including the 13th Amendment, sleep disorder, illegal guns, jobs, and more.
My dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have a lot of male energy in my home. I love Hillary, I love everyone, but the campaign I'm with her just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son. It was something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman. You made a Superman, that's my favorite superhero, and you made a Superman cape for me.
Wow. OMG.
That hat.
Oh my God. Okay, let's not even. Okay. In weather news, y'all, one of the most intense hurricanes to ever hit the U.S. shores is back over the ocean. The storm is still expected to bring some rainfall across Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, and southern New Jersey. Insurance companies could pay out $8 billion in hurricane damages. And last but not least, Democrats are crying foul in Georgia after the Republican candidate for governor suspended more than 50,000 voter registration applications, and 2/3 of them were from African Americans. Okay, Brian Kemp is the Secretary of State and in charge of the election, and he is the candidate for the top office. He's running against our girl Stacey Abrams, who hopes to be the first African American woman elected governor in the state. So I think that absolutely sucks. Why did he get to do that? How can he just suspend?
It's definitely a conflict of interest.
Sounds criminal to me.
Setting himself up to win. And that's why you have to be almost undeniably.
Well, who watches him, Ricky? Who's?
Well, you got a Republican governor, and the House and the state Senate is probably more Republican, and nobody's gonna, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why people
That's
have to really go
unfair.
out and vote. Everybody got to take somebody to go out and vote.
Yes.
And he did what again? Closed off some. I know they closed out some polls in 3 counties.
Well, he suspended more than 50,000 voter registration applications, and 2/3 of them was from black people.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure
he
did.
running against Stacey Abrams.
Right. I'm sure he did.
But why can't he why is he not getting in trouble? I don't understand that's what I'm saying. Who's next up to watch him?
Nobody. They all Republican. That's why we should all vote during midterm elections, during local elections, which we don't. We don't show up for midterm elections. We don't show up for local elections when it comes to the city council and the prosecutors and the school board and stuff. We just don't. Just don't, man. I go up there to the voting poll at 5 o'clock in the evening. There's 75 people in my community voting. You ride down there, more than 75 people sitting on the front porch, holding the porch down all day and haven't voted at all. And it's like I'm driving all the way from across town to vote to just where you could benefit from it, but I can't want it more than you.
Right.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off. I appreciate that, Brett.
No problem.
Let's take a look at sports. What you got, Rock?
What's up, big dog, man? Baseball playoffs continue tonight. Game 1, National League Championship Series between the Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Last night, Thursday Night Football, the Eagles beat the Giants. I think it's time for quarterback Eli Manning to either retire or move on, try another team. It is what it is. He's got his 2 Super Bowls, but it's just not as sharp as it used to be. Odell Beckham Jr. was frustrated all night, banging his head into the cooling fan. He actually walked off the field a few seconds before halftime.
I was cramping, so I was trying to go get an IV because, the halftime break is really like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I was just trying to get myself going, so I was just trying to get myself fired up.
That's what he says. Frustration to me. That's what it looked like. Colin Kaepernick, man, received a prestigious honor by Harvard University for his contributions to black history and culture, man, the W.E.B. Du Bois Medal. He received a standing ovation after his speech, man. Phenomenal. Big up to Colin right there. College football, key matchups this weekend. Washington versus Oregon, Wisconsin versus Michigan. The big game that I'm going to be watching is Georgia versus LSU. Georgia should handle business and take care of this game, but it should be a good matchup right there. Both Conor McGregor and Khabib will be suspended temporarily following their UFC 229 fight this past weekend when Khabib jumped over the octagon cage and went into the crowd after one of Conor's team members right there. So they suspended indefinitely for right now. Last but not least, man, big announcement. Stomp Wars 2019. The official registration is now open. It's the largest youth step competition in the country. High school and middle school step teams competing for $10,000. Coming from coast to coast, man. March 16th is the date. Mark your calendars, going down in Arlington, Texas. Plenty of time to prepare for all the teams and to travel. More information coming soon. StompWars.com. Open registration right now. There it is, player.
I appreciate it, Rock Team. What you got coming up, Gary?
Coming up next, y'all, Raven Simone is back. We ain't talked about her in a while, so she's back. Let me tell you what's happening with Miss Simone next.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, it is 29 before the top of the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Stop pulling on the microphone like that, Gary.
I like it to be at my mouth.
Oh.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh,
You know, you wanted to be right so I could talk clearly. But anyway, good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Raven Simone, Brad's good friend that we haven't heard from in a while now since her time on The View, honey, is speaking out. She discussed her view on race and ethnicity, y'all, and to clarify some of that controversial comment that she made when she was on The View. She said, quote, what I learned from The View is everybody has a different way of thinking. She said everybody has an opinion. She said her mom always told her that everybody has an opinion and everybody's, you know, can speak their opinion. And she said, here's the deal. She said, things that I said, they called me the living room conversation girl. I probably should have worded it differently. But I have to say this, that I learned what I'm good at and I learned what I'm not good at and I learned my lesson. I moved forward. And when I ask a question on the sensitive matter, I try not to go right to racism. I try to go to the pain and suffering. I'm trying to live in my now, and that can be difficult. So she said, I'm used to living in the now. Am I going to change the now? She said it was a challenging moment in her career, but you know, she said, and she didn't say that she was a black. She said she knows she's black. Her passport says that she's an American. She said, but she knows that she's black. So there you have it. So she done cleared up the air, because, you know, they did Poe Raven so bad, honey. I felt bad for her. And even, you know, I don't know if that was the cause of her leaving the show, but it was very sensitive at that time for Raven. So
it was not the cause of her leaving the show.
It wasn't?
No.
Okay,
well,
good.
What was the cause? I never knew the cause.
Yeah, what was the cause, Brad?
It's time for her to go. That statement that she made had nothing to do with the show.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, there you have it.
That was way before she did the show when she said that. Oh, she wouldn't even got the show if that was a problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Then, well, honey, you heard it from her BFF's friend, Brad Smiley. All right, moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all. Now, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Miss Gwendolyn Smith. I don't know if y'all know
who is that.
Gwendolyn Smith is the beautiful wife, y'all, of NBA analyst Kenny Smith. They are getting a divorce, honey. She the NBA co-host, former Price is Right model, honey, and you know she was married to Kenny for 12 years. They're citing irreconcilable differences. Now she has 2 kids with Kenny, and he had one from a previous relationship, and he also has kids from a previous relationship. But we want to continue to pray for little Mallory 10 and little London 6, y'all. You know they say, honey, these sports analysts and these sports men, honey, I guess, you know, just nobody can't stay together no more. It is sad. I mean, so Rati, what
that's not true. Grant Hill still with his wife Tamia.
Oh,
that
really?
Sure is.
Oh yeah, well that's trust me, baby, Miss Tamia probably makes sure.
Peaches and Herb still together.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but honey,
I was a
yes, you was, honey. So, but
don't do it.
Yeah, he could do it. But anyway, let's continue to pray for them, y'all. And while we're praying, let's pray for Curtis Jackson, y'all, also known as 50 Cent, y'all. He said, y'all, he's going back after Empire again. He said they are stealing his swag. He said they are stealing his ideas now. Now he has, he believes that the series, y'all, you know, Power, which you show his Power, and they have Empire. He said, you know, there's a picture that he has up, and there's a comparison. The picture that features Empire lined up in a shot similar to his image of 50's G-Unit picture. And they do look alike, but hell, I mean, would that be stealing? He said they copied my message. He said, but it's cool because that's all old stuff and what have you. He needs to leave Lee Daniels alone, because you know Lee Daniels don't play, baby. It's Daniels to have your job, honey. 50 won't have a career.
No, not 50.
Nah,
you don't think so?
I don't think it would be.
Your mind's right there, buddy.
You think? Because Empire, honey, is the ha-ha, and baby, you know, Lee Daniels is a big power.
Lee Daniels is awesome, but Power is awesome too, and so is 50 Cent as far as ratings and stuff. Those the top watch shows in my book.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, Power ain't watered down.
Oh, okay.
You know, but Empire got to like make for TV. You know, Power, they cuss and shoot.
Shoot, I know that's right. They sure do.
Specifically.
Okay.
They shoot then curse. You're wrong. They shoot then curse.
Oh, because
shoot first, baby.
All right, then. Well, 50, you need to, honey. Hush up. All right, the color today is one of my favorite fall colors. My color today, y'all, is Call Me Glory. On the high end, you say Call Me Glory. On the low end, just say beautiful, beautiful pink. What'd you say, man?
Glory. Call Me Glory.
Yes.
You better let him use you this morning. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Chicken and Waffle Mix up next. Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey. Hey, Brad. J-A-H.
Lion Sound.
Lion Sound. J-A-H. Lion Sound. I don't know why I like to pick at him every morning, man. Y'all lying on 1 2 Chicken and Waffle Mix. Black Tony. Pimpin'.
Black Tony.
Yo.
Pimpin'.
Hey, what
up?
up?
My mic is up, pimpin'.
Hey, cuz.
Hey, player, what's up, man? Bro, it's Friday, man. Everybody here.
I know.
What?
Shawty, cuz. Calm down.
No.
Shawty, you gonna stroke out, boy. Calm down, Shawty. You be getting out, boy. You be getting hype, Shawty.
It's a hype because you won't come to work. Man, it's 2000, and so you got people all in the studio laughing. It's 2018, bro. You ain't been to work one day. Every day. What's your excuse today, Black Tony?
I'm still in the bed, Shawty. I ain't gonna lie. Look, Shawty, cuz. Hey, man, I believe I pulled it in my sleep, Shawty. And it shows stinking in here, boy. Every time I try to get
farted in your sleep, Black Tony?
Yeah, Shawty, I ain't go to bed till like about 2 o'clock, Shawty. Look.
Hey, Black Tony, didn't I talk to you yesterday? I said, bruh, man, go on trying to go to bed at 8:30 where you could be at work. We got to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. You promised me, man.
Cuz, I had things going on last night, though, Shawty. Look, cuz, I had wanted to cook out. Got me some corn dog. Boy, I got me corn dog, pork chop, pork, barbecue shrimp, and some coleslaw. And then I had got home, boy. My mom had cooked some food, Shawty. I ate a little piece of baked potato, and I ate some cabbage. And I had drunk the milkshake.
You can't eat cabbage after 9, Black Tony.
Shawty. Cuz, boy, I believe I pulled it in my sleep right before I to get up. Yeah. Shawty, every time I look for the blanket, Shawty, that stink come up out of there. I can't do it, cuz. I just call
what got to do with you not coming to work?
Cuz, Shawty, my girlfriend bring some matches over here. So I told her to bring some matches and some spray over here, Shawty, so I can get up. Cuz, Shawty, my stomach weak, Shawty. I throw up if I smell poop real bad. So I'm just laying here, Shawty. I don't want to move. Cause if I lift that blanket all the way up, cuz, this finna be on. But I think I pulled about 5-6 times in my sleep, Shawty. I ain't gonna lie.
So Black
Tony, you ain't got me on the radio, dude.
No, we ain't on the radio.
Yeah, Shawty, man, Shawty, my stomach messed up, Shawty. It was that wet.
Black Tony, so what you telling me is you pulled it, and you can't let the blanket up, so you stuck in the bed. So your head is not up under the cover.
I'm just laying still, so I think I shot it a little bit. Cause my booty feel moist.
So Black Tony, so you waiting on your girl to go get what?
She gonna get some matches and some spray. She gonna spray him some Febreze spray and some matches, and then I promise I'm gonna get her a matches. Boy, shawty matches what you like a cigarette with. I'm gonna get her. So I'm bitter. I told her to bring me some moist wipes too, cause my booty feel a little bit wet. I shot it.
All right, I'm gonna let you take the day off, Black Tony, but don't let the cover up, bro. Stay right there.
Rocky, I hear you laughing, but ain't nothing funny. I hope you sorry on yourself too. I hope your wife leave you cause you put in the bill. Thank you,
Still on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I'm Johnny Houston. I handle customer complaints. Well, why don't you call here no goddamn more? Well, look here, sir. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of which one of y'all put the roaches in the chicken. Y'all trying to put no roaches in the goddamn thing. They're cooking them. Don't you call here no goddamn more.
Next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Rock.
What's up, man?
Your boy Black Tony put it under the cover. Out of all the excuses,
right?
I heard a whole lot of excuses, but this got to be. I don't even know. We should write him up. What you think, bro? Should I write him up? Should I let him make it?
Let him make it, man. We passed writing up Black Tony, dog. Ain't nothing we can do, man. We passed writing him up. I mean, what he gonna do? Not come to work? He already ain't doing that. What you gonna do, man? I mean, you can't even punish the dude. He ain't coming to work anyway. Think about it. Ain't nothing we can do, man.
Can't get wrote up if you don't come to work.
Right. You can't suspend him.
Because he already...
Right.
I ain't think about that, Rock. I ain't think about that. I'm like, but Rock.
Yeah.
His girl got to get some matches. So you up under the cover, he can't stand to smell it. Yeah. So he's stuck pretty much.
Can't get out.
That's a good excuse, right? Just because if he lying, he put some real thought into that one.
Right. He was original with that one, dog.
Yeah.
We gotta go and give it to him.
So don't write him up, Rock.
Nope. Don't write
so
him
that's
up.
what we're going to do every day. We're going to debate whether I should write him up or not and have a little discussion, because we got to set some boundaries for Black Tony.
True.
You understand? We can't just let every day. We have to come to work no matter what we going through. It ain't fair.
He's low-key taking advantage of the whole situation and us as well.
Right. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to some people. We're going to see, give him another chance. And he just texted me. He promised that he was coming in on Monday.
Again?
I can't even say it with a straight face. You know, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this prank phone call. RoyWoodJr.com.
Hello? Sherry.
Hi.
Good morning. This is Johnny Houston. I'm calling on behalf of that seafood restaurant where you was eating at last week.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've seen your complaint form over here. The form here says that you had found something in the chicken. Now, what exactly was it that was in the chicken?
Roaches.
Roaches.
Mm-hmm.
In the chicken. Okay. And this was about 3 weeks ago, right?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think it's about 3 weeks. On 3.
Okay, now, I've spoken with the people over there at the store there in Birmingham, and what they we'd come to the conclusion was that we think that you put them roaches in the chicken and was just trying to get a free meal.
I would never do nothing like that. Much as I've been going there eating that food.
But look here, Miss Sherry, all I can do is go by what my manager say, and, you know,
Okay, and what was your name again?
My name is Johnny Houston.
Okay, Mr. Johnny Houston.
Johnny Houston.
Okay, well, you can probably talk to my lawyer because I have a lawyer.
I'm telling you right now, you ain't going to get no money from us now because you still got to prove.
Well, but you talk to my lawyer.
Black folks always try to get a quick dollar, and you want to try and take us under by planting roaches in the chicken. Because our roaches ain't even that color. Because I already talked to them about it. The roaches we had was brown. Them roaches was black.
The person you called is no longer on.
Hello?
Yeah, Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Houston again. I think we got cut off there. I think you was
Yeah, I hung up.
Listen here, I'm trying to be civilized with you now, so there's no sense in acting a fool. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what happened and put that on the complaint form.
Look at here, nigga. What you mean?
But you done made me angry because I try to.
But hey, that's your problem.
Look, I called to offer you a $8 gift certificate as just a show of apology. Hello.
The person you called is.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Who you talking to?
Hold on, who is this?
Who is this? I called out talking about you putting votes, calling you and calling my wife. You got a problem?
No, sir. This is Johnny Houston.
I'm gonna get the lawyer to get on him.
Who the hell is Johnny Houston?
I'm Johnny Houston. I'm the corporate. I handle customer complaints.
Well, why don't you call here no goddamn more?
Well, look here, sir. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of which one of y'all put the roaches in the chicken. Y'all trying to
put no roaches in a goddamn thing. They're cooking them. Don't you call here no goddamn more?
Them roaches don't eat. Them roaches. Our roaches don't like our chicken. They like the shrimp.
The person you.
Hey, Jasmine.
Huh?
Do me a favor. Call your mom right quick on three-way and bring her over to me.
Okay.
They are mad.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hello? Mom. Girl, this man calling here from out of town talking about he's one of the franchise owners.
Mom!
Huh?
It was a prank phone call. Sherry, I didn't know you was going to tell your husband. Please let me talk to your husband right quick and apologize to that brother.
He's still on here.
We was just playing with y'all today. Ain't nobody called nobody the N-word on purpose, bro.
Hey, man, because I don't play that shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, we found roaches in the chicken, man. She was eating the damn chicken when she bit down on the roach.
Y'all have a great day. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jasmine.
Okay.
Man, I hate RoyWoodJr.com. I hate RoyWoodJr.com. It's stupid as hell. All right, y'all, we got Rickey Smiley Unleashed, man. We're going to talk about Kanye West. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I got something to say.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And the time right now is 14 minutes after the hour. Listen, if you haven't heard, even if you got a flip phone, I'm sure somebody sent you a video or text you what happened at the White House with Kanye West on yesterday. Here's a clip.
If he don't look good, we don't look good. This is our president. He has to be the freshest, the flyest planes, the best factories, and we have to make our core be empowered. We have to bring jobs into America because our best export is entertainment and ideas. But when we make everything in China and not in America, then we're cheating on our country. And we're putting people in positions to have to do illegal things to end up in the cheapest factory ever, the prison system.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive.
Wow. And I tell you, to see him sit there and do that yesterday, it was embarrassing. I couldn't watch it. I had to get up from the TV because I was just hoping that, if you're going to meet with the president, I just wanted him to be quiet. The language that he was just a total disrespect to the Oval Office. And just imagine if Barack Obama had somebody in the Oval Office acting like that, people would have lost their mind. And I tell you, man, it's just it's like as far as Kanye, like, who did you check with? Did you talk to the president of the NAACP before you sat down and met with Donald Trump? Did you talk to anybody from the Urban League? Because you are not the voice of Black America, and I don't claim to be the voice of Black America either. I just have an opinion. But before you go up there and and do what you did, have the courtesy and respect, because there's people out here every day that's dealing with black issues, and not just black issues, white issues, America issues, period. And you get that opportunity. Who did you speak with and who did you check with before you went out there and did what you did? And I personally think, and I said a long time ago before this happened, I don't think Kanye West properly grieved after his mother passed away. And I think that he needs help. And I see every sign of it. I've saw signs of this for years. He hadn't been the same and hadn't made no really dope music since his mother died. And now you don't have no male role model. Your dad is not in your life. You ain't got no uncle, nobody to pull you to the side and check you. And no matter how much money you make and how famous you are, everybody got a mentor. Because I promise you, man, I get checked. I got about 5. If an issue come, I'll get a call from Glennon Threet or a call from Steve, or Tom or Pastor Bryant, my friend Bishop Walker, that'll put me in check and say, hey, let me correct you on this. You're definitely wrong about this, and I think you handled this the wrong way, and here's what you need to do. Because when you don't have a check and balance and you just out here winging it and just doing what you want to do, say what you want to say or whatever, you're going to get the backlash that you're getting. So I'm going to ask everybody to pray for Kanye West. And before we just totally ball him up and throw him away or whatever, sometimes, man, mental health is real. And I'm not a psychologist, and I can't diagnose anybody. I'm not qualified to diagnose anybody. It's just my opinion, and it's just what I see, and I see signs of it. But I took enough psychology courses in college to know that something is definitely wrong. That's for sure. But I just want to tell everybody, man, to take this opportunity, instead of taking all that anger out on Kanye, get mad enough to go out and vote on November the 6th. You got a black governor that's running against the Secretary of State in the state of Georgia that's trying to steal the election. He's already discounted 54,000 votes, voter registration, and he only needs 2 votes, 1 or 2 votes to win. So if he can just barely push it over the edge, he'll win. So make sure that you go out and vote. Everybody in Broward County, everybody in Dade, listen to us on 99 Jams, everybody in Dayton, Ohio, everybody in Gainesville, Florida, where we on, make sure y'all get out and vote and take 10 people to the polls. Everybody in Bmore, y'all, you got a big election up in Maryland. Ben Jealous is running for governor of Maryland. Make sure that you go out and vote. So please use this opportunity. Get pissed off enough. Get angry enough. Forget about Kanye West. Think about all of the people like Medgar Evers, Dr. King, Rosa Parks, people that have died just where you can exercise that right. Go and get all the homies that, whether they believe in politics, say, hey, bro, I know you don't believe in politics and you don't believe that your vote counts. Can you do me a favor? Can you go and vote today? Just trust me on this one. Vote today. Help me out. You know what I'm saying? Inspire somebody, encourage somebody to get out and vote today or whatever. Make a donation to the Democratic Party or whatever party you believe in. So let's make that happen. Let's go get the vote out. And, this stuff with Kanye, man, just pray for him and pray that he get the help that he needs and get whatever it is that he needs that's missing, because apparently something is terribly wrong before we ball him up and throw him all the way in the trash. Yeah, we all mad at him. We all embarrassed. And we all a little ticked off, but let's not totally throw somebody away, because sometimes the brain is a muscle, man, and when you don't have no mentors and you don't have what he have, I'm just trying to put it into a decent perspective before we nail him to the cross. All right? All right, so what we got coming up next? Gary!
All right, coming up next, y'all, Nicki and, oh, my God, honey, Miss Cardi B. It's a fight. I'm going to tell you what's happening next.
Another one?
Another one.
No.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 28 for the top of the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Excuse me. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Nicki Minaj, honey, and Cardi B. Now, these two beautiful, rich, rapping women, honey, just seem like they ain't gonna get it together, honey. Now, remember on last month, y'all remember Cardi B? She famously, y'all, attacked her rival, Nicki Minaj, honey, at a New York Fashion Week party after accusing Nicki of liking a tweet questioning Cardi B's parenting. Now, that was last month. Well, now they're saying round 2 is here. They say during the American Music Awards, fan caught Nicki, y'all, liking a series of Instagram posts implying, y'all, that Cardi B was copying her choreography, honey. And I saw the pictures, though. Nicki had her leg up and Cardi B had her leg up.
Okay, now, don't nobody own the leg up. Legs, that's how we got here. Legs up.
Dog studied that.
You wouldn't be born if legs wasn't up.
I don't know, Ricky, but honey, I think
legs bent back. You don't nobody own that. They've been bent back since slavery.
Well, baby, honey, this girl is
got
angry.
Here, you don't know if you got here doggy style, huckabuck.
But
missionary, we don't know how you got here.
No, we don't. But somebody copied, honey, and that's not a good look. They need to resolve that. I mean, Brad, did you ever accuse anybody of taking and stealing it from you when you're in?
Everybody has ideas. Some ideas are similar. Like, we don't need to.
No ideas are original.
I hate this petty stuff. No ideas are original. Even if you might think you came up with it, somebody did it before. You know what I'm saying? Just tweak it and make it your own.
Well,
you
but
know what I'm saying?
Nicki is the queen, so I think Cardi may be copying her for putting her legs up. Honey,
come on, so anybody else that ever put their legs up, Cardi B copying?
Donna Summer was the first one to put her legs up.
I mean, come on now.
But
singing toot toot.
Yeah, but you see the pictures though, honey. You just wonder, but we should.
Madonna put her legs up.
She sure did.
Come on now.
Yeah, but honey,
Black
Emmanuel put her legs up.
Yeah, but those girls weren't petty. These girls nowadays are petty, honey.
Pornhub, legs up.
Legs up.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's just keep them lifted in prayer, y'all, because this is a very sad time for them. And they need to go ahead and get this stuff resolved. But, honey, if the girls are copying other girls, honey, I mean go ahead and pay homage to
everybody. Nicki borrowed a little bit from Lil' Kim in a few pictures. So it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. We all take from each other and borrow from each other, make it our own, and we do what we do.
Okay, all right then. All right, moving
since
on.
I did Lil Dara, everybody wearing thick glasses.
Okay, everybody want to be like, I was a bitch.
There you have it, honey. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. This is a very sad day, y'all, for Tyrese. I mean, I hope, hey, Craig, I know you and him talk on a regular basis. I hope somebody could reach out to him and make sure he's okay. But it's being reported, y'all, that last year Tyrese went ballistic, y'all, on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for agreeing, y'all, to film his Fast and Furious spinoff before filming Fast and Furious 9. Well, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I said, this is some queen mess going on here. They said, honey, in total unrelated news, The Rock welcomed, y'all, Idris Elba, honey, to Fast and Furious family.
Oh, that's going to be ill. I think he's playing a bad guy in the next one.
Yeah.
But that don't mean Tyrese ain't going to be in.
Well, girl, ain't nobody saying nothing about Tyrese. Ain't nobody saying he was auditioning or rehearsal.
I think they all have contracts.
Part of the cast.
He's part of the,
Yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Because, there's two black men. They both kind of dark-skinned. You don't usually have two dark-skinned men in one movie. So,
well, one of them will probably be
getting killed. There's a lot of them in Roots.
Yeah, I guess it was. But, honey,
I'm on one today, Brett. I'm on one, baby. Gotta represent comedy, baby. I'm on one, Brett. Line for line, baby. Joke for joke, baby.
Go off then, Ricky. Go off.
Ready.
Well, I guess we gonna see how that all turn out, because we don't need no madness going on, honey, because Kanye, honey, and Idris, they're both, two great African American actors, and I mean everybody needs their job.
Tyrese is unbothered by that. He just had a brand new baby. He not bothered by
you think
it.
not?
And if he is, trust, he'll let us know.
Oh yeah, he gonna let us know, honey, soon, child. We gonna see when this movies come out, child. They have him in the
He'll be fine, Gary. He won't be in no deleted scenes.
Oh, okay.
He'll be all right.
All right,
him, Luda, and
you trying to throw shade talking about deleted scenes?
Oh, Ricky.
I was hoping he didn't hear that.
That's a real sensitive situation. Do not ever on this show, and this come from Miss Hughes' office and Alfred's office. And it's not funny, Brett.
Yeah, she knew you was on the floor. Like, girl, put them on the floor.
Deleted scene.
Oh, that was Ricky. Oh, girl, we'll catch him in the next movie time. When Cotton comes to Harlem again.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good morning, friends. This is your personal wake-up call from
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, lazy, wake up!
Lego, go crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Get free, yeah. Let's go.
So that's how it's gonna be. Y'all wanna play?
Just say any old stupid shit. It don't make no sense.
They're good. What can I say? They're professional.
Lego.
The Rickey Smiley morning show.
That's right. Rickey Smiley Morning Show time right now is 16 minutes for the top of the hour. This portion is being brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. Listen, WeFixMoney.com can put up to $2,500 in your account, sometimes as soon as tomorrow. So, you know what that means? Like, tomorrow you could be having a better day, man. Maybe you had to move around because of the storm. Maybe you got to replace some things. Maybe you got to, I don't know, maybe you want to do something nice for yourself before the weather get really cold. Some of y'all had to pull y'all jackets out. Maybe some of y'all need a new jacket. I don't know what you need money for, but whatever it is, WeFixMoney.com is helping you do what you're trying to do and more. But you can't get the dough if you don't go to the website. You can do it from your tablet. You can do it from your phone. You can do it from your PC. Just do it. Turnaround's quick. They got that 2-minute quick fix guarantee to let you know in 2 minutes or less whether or not you can get the money you need. And they down with the Online Lenders Alliance. So when you're doing that, you see that logo, you know you're dealing with a company that's safe and secure, and you've been rocking right for a long time. So hit them up today, WeFixMoney.com. Time right now is 15 minutes for the top of the hour. Special K, what you chatting about?
Man, I got a top 5 that ain't got nothing to do with Kanye West, Donald Trump, or nothing else relevant.
Okay.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now. It's about 10 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. Hey, it's about that time. Special K got his top 5s. What up, Special K?
Yeah, man, top 5. Today, top 5 is sponsored by Brat Drives Like She Should Be in Fast and Furious 11.
Man, let me tell you, boy, I done seen her pull in and out again.
No.
Brat be
Yes, you
whipping
do.
that thing.
Yes, you do.
Boy,
how many times you almost ran over me walking across the parking lot?
Hey, Rick.
You are such a
Hey, Rick.
lie. Y'all lying on me.
Rick, I didn't want to put her on Front Street, but she was running late this morning. She was running late this
I
morning.
wasn't going to say I'm glad somebody finally brought it up. And
She
have
do
a
with that big old thing.
I went to Human Resources. I talked to the manager and everything.
OMG.
Yeah.
Yo, Rick, she
I
whipped
sure
that
did.
thing like it's a go-kart.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie.
The Department of Driver's License in Bureau.
No.
Dog, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I have to maneuver through that parking lot. Y'all know how the
She
cars are
whipped
parked
through
in
that thing. She
parking
hit
lot.
a S-turn so hard this morning.
She hit an old lady in a wheelchair.
What?
I said, what?
I ain't gonna lie though. I was watching it and it made me look at her in a whole different light.
Do that.
What's up, big
We got
head?
tapes. We got it on tape. We got it on tape.
Oh my God. I was just trying to get through. You know, you have to really maneuver through that parking lot the way the cars are parked. And I have to cut through that way, then I have to go all the way around the block to come up the street to turn into the. And then I have to curve a little bit because my Jeep antenna always hit the little sign. So I had to pull in right in the middle. So my
But you
antenna.
did that though.
You hit a man with one leg.
Hey Rick,
Go ahead, Special K.
You can't turn me on a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a whole show gonna be
The way
about
somebody
Brett driving.
drive turn you on.
The way you did that turned me on. What you doing tonight?
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Look, let me get to this top 5. Let me get to this top 5.
You ain't ready for that? Tell the Brett he ain't ready for that.
Hell no. Hell no.
They say Brett make the mountains crumble.
Everybody think they know, but they have no idea.
They
Hey,
say
big
Brett
head.
make the sun
All right, let's
come
go.
up and the moon go down.
All right, this ain't got. All right, we gotta go. This ain't got nothing to do with Kanye West or Trump or
Brad.
nobody else or Brad. All right, top 5 signs. I'm helping my daughter find an apartment right now. Rick,
You say cat be throwing it back.
Yes, sir.
really? We gonna do all that?
She knocked down the Berlin Wall with that thing.
You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not doing this.
What she make, Rick? What she make?
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Okay.
Hey, Hey, you ready?
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Time for the blood go. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Even it's Friday. Hand crack the bread. Let's get it.
No doubt, 13 minutes after the top of the hour, John Lion sounds on the beat. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah. I feel like DJ Unk when I walk it out. Man, there's just a whole lot to talk about. Kanye went to the White House yesterday. I saw the video. There ain't really much left to say. He said a lot there, and a lot of people out there do not care what his purposes or intentions was. I know T.I. on the gram like, yo, cuz, chill. You should have probably stayed home. But anyway, I'm going off the dome like a porn star. You gotta follow me on OnStar. I got a Cadillac. I call that a long car. And yo, the brat, yo, you over there, you loped out. Conor McGregor Saturday, he got choked out. He got beat by that dude. He got pounced. Khabib, last name I can't pronounce.
Oh, I don't even know where to go with this. I don't know if it's like Halloween or is it Christmas. I know that Kanye ain't like a gift, but let me tell you, let me take it to another shift. I don't do too many politics to try not to get involved. The brat tat, I just roll with my revolver. Revolver, I solve no crimes. If you don't like it, you could kiss where the sun don't shine. I say that happen, break it down to me, kiss my ass. And if you don't want to talk to me, walk away fast. Get away from me with your camera phones taking the picture. I don't give a cause I don't want to have to dish you and get you in the bad predicament. And I don't have to stick you where all the foul people went. I don't know what you want to do. Y'all Lion is on the beat, and I bust all the time, make it move your feet. I ain't know what I was gonna say, crack, so I'ma pass it back. And if you don't know my name, baby, it's Brat.
Rat-a-tat-tat is the sound that a gun makes. One shake, yo, we gon' kill it in one break.
Ooh.
Wherever you live, it might be fall. I walked outside this morning and I was like, hell no. Cold outside. Yo, I really can't hack it. Had to bust a beeline and go inside and get the jacket. Came out fresh to death, and when the beat changed, hey, yo, I'm coming through, and yo, I eat strange foods in different towns I go through. Come through, knocking dudes out just like Roku. Dragon Ball Z, you can't brawl with me. You can't spar with me. You not as tall as me. Even though I'm short, hey, yo, I'm going for the win. I feel like a giant, even though I'm 5'10". And anyway, it's Friday. A lot of songs is jumping. Usher and Zaytoven, his album bumping. Can't forget Ella May, she booed up. If you slow it down for H-Town, you're screwed up. Quavo Honcho, yo, we dropped another album. Some people say it is a problem. A lot of guest features, got the Migos on that thing. And you also got Sweetie on 2 lines. What the thing, or what you saying? Anyway, I'm going past it, drop a classic. This is a pickle like Vlasic.
Ooh, Rickey is from Alabama, the brat from Shot. Did y'all catch growing up hip-hop Atlanta? And I was on that thing last night trying to get my shine. I was with Miss Deb and Bow, he all out of line. And I don't really want to talk about it. It's the brat, all I do is just walk around. So don't doubt me, I'm proud like Mary, I throw the ball. I dunk it, it's for all of y'all. Hey, I dropped Funk to 5 in 94. If you don't remember me, I'm the one that opened up the door to show bitches how they could go platinum. Brat tat is at 'em. I'm full of that action park like head crack. New album, what you wanna do? I spark every day and night, even though I ain't supposed to ride, but I don't pass, never the ball. It's the brat coming at you, and I'm dropping them draws when I do the tour. I'ma show you how I get down. It's the brat, I'ma say my name and spread it around, crack.
Yeah. Flow and go. Jamaican air hole sound effects all across the world.
Come on, y'all.
John Lion sound.
John Lion sound.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Head Crack's Hip Hop Spot.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 after the hour. What up, Crack?
What up, Rick, man? Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right now, we got a young man who's a part of a brand new movie called The Hate You Give, which is in theaters right now. Make some noise one time for Algie Smith. Man, Algie, anytime we see you, we don't know if we want to hear you sing or do a scene, man. What up, bro?
Yeah, man. Thank you. It's both been going good right now, too. I've been blessed to have the roles that I got right now. Blessed to still be doing music. I'm pretty far along on my album right now, so it's just a good time.
Word up. Now, so I was watching the trailer, Algie, and it's pretty much obvious what happens to you in the film. And it seems to be another one on the darker side. Do you prefer these roles more so than the lighter, upbeat stuff?
I mean, nah, it's not like I'm purposely picking it. I think it's just coming. But, you know, when I see something that just jumps out at me, and I just can't run away from it. So I ain't gonna sit there and not do it because it's like me dying. I realize I'm dying for a purpose.
So this movie touches on a lot of stuff that we're dealing with now. Have you been affected by any of this directly?
I mean, I've been fortunate enough not to be affected by brutality, police brutality to that extent. But of course, I've been harassed by police. I've been, racially profiled. And that's just something that this movie is, we're really combating that. We're standing up and we're fighting against those things. And, this is a movie about trying to get everybody to understand their true identity and look at life through someone else's shoes. And a lot of times with my character, I'm so close to him because I feel like what happened to Khalil could happen to me at any given moment. I'm a young black man living in America. And so I'm not only just playing a role, I'm actually like speaking, I'm doing it in a timely manner, in a timely fashion, we're speaking truth. And so we want people to not just sympathize or just walk out of the theater crying. We want them to understand, empathize with us.
Now, Algie, when you look at the diversity of the roles you have, I mean, I would imagine your fan base is kind of all over the place since your performance in the New Edition movie, right?
Yeah, it's been it's kind of crazy because doing New Edition really showed the range of supporters that I had, or the supporters that we had in general. So it shows you like the OG New Edition fans that have been there since their prime, and then it shows you our generation, then the little kids as well. And so it's like it hit multiple generations. But I feel like even with the music as well, my music doesn't just speak to just one genre or just one specific like age range. It goes to different places. So I think it's just with any of my art, I just want to be able to appeal in different, like a chameleon, jump in different things.
So has anyone brought up the idea about you touring with New Edition?
Nah, I mean, all the fans be saying it, but nah, I'm good. All the fans, they really want it, but who knows? I mean, maybe down the road, but right now, nah.
So, I mean, are you tight enough with Ralph Tresvant from New Edition where you can pick up the phone or call him and be like, come on, man?
Yeah, for sure. I ain't talked to him in a couple months, but yeah, anytime I can call him anytime, for sure.
So what do you see yourself doing next? So if you had like a dream role, what would Algie want to do?
I mean, when it comes to as far as roles in film, I want to be able to, I see my acting career being like Will Smith's, and I say that because I feel like he touched every single genre that there was, from a futuristic with iRobot to Pursuit of Happiness to 7 Pounds to Bad Boys to, and just different. He played a one man movie in I Am Legend, so it's like he jumped to different things and made you feel different things. And so I feel like that's what I want to do with my acting career. But at the same time, I want my music to be like, I want to have #1 records on the charts while I'm doing that. So simultaneously, just killing like I haven't seen it done the way I'm trying to do it. So
now the movie's called The Hate You Give. Now, if somebody was on the elevator and the door was about to close and you had to explain why they need to see this movie, what would you tell them?
I would say The Hate You Give is about a 16-year-old girl who's the sole witness of her childhood best friend getting killed by police officers. So now she has to, figure out if she wants to stand up for him or, sit back in fear of being called a snitch, which our society does a lot. And so it's a real story about, like I said, identity, finding your real purpose and finding what you want to stand up for.
All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of time on the clock right here. We're going to play this game called Hate It or Love It, all right? I'm going to throw some random things out at you. You let us know if you hate or love these things. Let's go. The new Kanye West. Do you hate it or love it?
Oh, man. Man, I'm going to just say love it.
All right, cool. Electric cars.
Love it.
Unisex bathrooms in clubs.
Hey. Love it.
Mesh condoms.
Hate it.
Good. Netflix and grilling.
Love it.
Girls putting dudes in an Uber.
Hey, I love it.
How High Part 2 without Redman and Method Man.
What? So far, I don't like it. I'm gonna just be real.
You are not alone.
Hey, look, cause I grew up on official How High,
Yes.
So they could at least been like the Pops or something like they kids. I don't know. I gotta see it though. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't read anything yet, so it's kind of too early to talk. But I do already miss the presence of them. I ain't even seen it yet. Yeah.
Well, no doubt, man. Well, one time for you, Algie Smith. The movie is called The Hate You Give. It is in theaters right now. Be sure you go see it and polish off your Oscar because it's coming, my brother. That's right, Algie Smith, yo. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.